Frieza, because for those who didn't watch Resurrection of F, quick synopsis, pause for the spoiler alert. Frieza unlocks his golden form, which is rival to that of the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form. And he had never trained. Frieza had said he never trained when he fought Goku. He had never trained a day in his life before. He trained for 6 months to get that form. After he got the form, the reason why Frieza lost is because he didn't train and learn how to use the form. Had he learned how to use that form, he'd have been bitch smacking Goku and them. Because he beat Goku ass. Vegeta went in and started fighting and shit. And it was about to kill him, then Goku finessed at the end. But anyway. So that's what I was on. I was on the mountaintop. But I got finessed, saw some shit. So yeah. Anyway. But, so I was reading her shit. It inspired me. Because I had been doing research for this book, right? I wanted to write since all of my fucking middle school, like elementary school through like 6th grade to like 9th grade, been doing research. I had all the information gathered. I knew the overview of what I wanted. I tried to write this book like 4 times. It kept getting fucked up. I was talking to her about it. So I was like, you know what? This weekend, because she was going to Bloomington, I knew she wasn't going to be around. I'm about to go tee up, and I'm about to get this fucking this book wrote. So I sat down and I wrote chapters out. I looked at another book to get some reference on what some decent chapter lengths would be. I'm figuring about 15 pages. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, about 18 to 20 chapters, give or take. So, each chapter is about 15 pages. For a beginning novel, that's pretty decent. I mean, it was like 18 to 20 chapters, 15 pages each. That's what I'm gunning for. It might be a little more, it might be a little less. But each one, like I said, split the topics, and this really helps. I think it really helps for all the people who want to write long novels and shit. Breaking your chapters down, breaking them down into smaller chunks helps. I think that's where the chapter system really got invented. But my first chapter, and some of these names are just working names. Others, I like kind of like, okay, I really like those, and they really represent what the idea is. Shout outs to her, because like I said, there's an inspiration from her. This helped. And I don't even have a title for this. I don't have a name for all the characters yet. Like, there are 3 names that I just don't have. Like the protagonist is the secondary protagonist. Like the female part, I have no name for that. I'm working on one. I've changed up the name so many times, so I think I'm gonna have a permanent one. So, in honor. The main lead, the male's lead, I haven't got a good name for that yet. And then a couple of side characters. But, so chapter 1 will be called Creation's Creation. So that was in the beginning there was chaos, and from this chaos, so that's going to explain the primordial deities up until the Titans. That's what I want to cover in the first chapter. The second chapter will be the Great War, the Titan Monarchy, the Great Olympians, the Olympians versus the Titans, all of that. Then we're going to get to the meat of the actual story where the main characters come in. The Great City of Sunder, of Terror Unleashed. That's when like all hell breaks loose. The plot starts to begin. The search for the lost era is the next chapter. The female searches for the male protagonist, things of that nature. I don't want to get into too many details. The siege of the city of knowledge. So basically, Athens is about to get ransacked. It's about to get fucked the hell up. They didn't listen. She tried to warn Athens, but Athens didn't listen. The light down a hopeless road. So the 2 protagonists escape Athens. And they find a really powerful, a beacon of what to do, how to defeat this terror. The Nemean Lion, I call it that because the Nemean Lion, Hercules is not so important as this is like an alternate if Hercules hadn't did the Nemean Lion thing. But the Nemean Lion will be an adventure for the girl. This is something that she will be doing off on her own. Because towards the Light Down a Hopeless Road chapter, towards the end, the girl's going to break off from the dude. They're going to have to go find some stuff. She's going to break off. They're going to go separate. And then the story's just going to start flipping back and forth. Lycan and the Huntress will tell the story. That would be the male lead. The reunion of royalty will be when they come back together for a brief moment. A friend's last act of honor will be the male protagonist's father's friend. He's gonna do some shit to protect the two protagonists. The duo separation. So again, they get separated by some shit. And then a secret meeting amongst the stars. The secret meeting amongst the stars will be where the female lead takes the lead. This will be a chapter dedicated to her. A deal is going to be made, and the ramifications of the deal will come out later on. A race for the fleece. They'll figure out another very powerful tool. They're going to come up with another powerful tool that will help them whatchamacallit. I'm going to stop for a second. I want to know exactly why, Proxy drives. Okay. Yeah, this is still the fucking, we haven't even got to the actual mission. 16 minutes has gone by. All of this is just like trying to do a fucking Vanguard thing. But back to it. So the race for the fleece, we got that. Jason's decision, of course, Jason and the Golden Fleece. Jason has a choice as to who to save. The ramifications are major. He has been threatened by a very powerful figure. Tells him, hey, if you do this, I'm going to do that. If you do that, I'm going to do this. Then I put the bargains reveal. The bargain reveal. Well, actually, I think I'm going to rearrange this. The next one I think will be a princess's gamble. This is basically where the princess. So what's going to happen is no. I think I'm going to the bargain reveal. What happened when it says the secret meeting amongst the stars? I think I'm going to explain that in the bargain reveal. And at that point, it's like a little slight tear is going to happen between the two protagonists and shit. The male is going to flip out. He's going to do some stupid shit. Which is why it switches to the princess's gamble. Because she's a powerful warrior. Like, she's good. She's trained. She's an equally, if not better fighter than the prince himself. So she's going to take the lead in this chapter. Then next is Berserker Rage. Some shit happens. The prince comes back. And then the final chapter, I will not tell the name of it. As I feel like it would give away too much of the story. But just know that the final chapter will set the stage for the second book, which is being worked on. But okay, I can still hear it. But all in all, that is what I was working on. I wanted to get the first chapter typed up so she could read it. Partially because I need her help. I have an interview to do for
class, and
in the topic, I think that she would be very well due to her major and her backstory. And I'm going to try to avert certain details. I don't want too many details popping up into it. This is a paper for class, but at the same time, fuck that. But yeah, for about 2 weeks or so, a week and a half, I had no motivations to do anything. My mojo had just been siphoned. All my sauce had just disappeared. And I just had nothing. But what ends up happening, like I said, revitalization of the sauce. I have plans in motion. Cause like I said, this weekend I went to Ponderosa, teed up with my friends, all that. Yeah, sadly, me and her couldn't tee up. It's disappointing. I hate it. It's really disappointing because I want it. I love to, but at the same time, like I said in Blood Boys video, because like I said, we was texting. She frowned and shit, and I was like, "Well, don't be sad. You about to go tee up with your friends. Go tee up." you knew them first anyway. Like everyone I know, like you